Don't run for much, but Senvo, awesome 7S. Full carbon body. Aston Martin. SP38, Deborah. Singer. The T50. GT4 RS. GT3. It's a Mercedes one. This is the new McLaren Artura. Rimac. the McNavara electric car. Full carbon body, Sheeran Super Sport. We've got a Koenigsegg Jesko. What a sight. Followed by a Huracan STO. A Lamborghini Aventador Ultima. What a 350. That is the Michelin Man.
Yeah, car signed in this morning. Yeah, we'll be on it.
Yeah, Tura. The distillation of everything that we've achieved so far, the full force of McLaren. A Z-Clat that was. And this is a Suizo Hispano Suizo Carman. Butterfly doors. Pagani. Huayra R. The Absolute. It's the XX program. FXXK Evo. Ooh. Matching pair. Ferrari Daytona SP3. It's the nicest Ferrari I think they've made in a long, long time. Very beautiful car. In front of the door. Gallagher D12. Carbon wheels. Single seater. It's the Porsche 911 Singer, reimagined. Just look at the attention to detail on that. Ducktail. Gordon Murray Automotive. Centre seat like the McLaren F1. V12. This is the prototype. And that's how you get in the middle. Okay, not very good with my sciatica. You just kind of want to look and not talk about anything else.
Don't delete it now. Don't delete the card. Young's gonna do it.
Starting to warm up now, sun's come out, and there's more people here this year than I've seen for quite a few years. It was quite quiet last year, and it's quite shocking to see how busy it is here. This was the car that hit 304 miles an hour, beating it the fastest car in the world. Full carbon body, the carbon just glares. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it glares. This is a 2040 Veyron Supersport 16.4. Next to that we have the 2010 Veyron Supersport. I kind of prefer the 2010. Carbon body glaze on that one as well. Mercedes AMG 1. This is a 1.6 V6 turbo engine with a massive 782 kilowatt electric motor producing 1063 horsepower. Like Lewis Hamilton had his hand in developing this. And just around the corner you see a McLaren P1 just chilling. A P1 GTR, if that. Got the Huracan Technica. So it's the LP 542 rear wheel drive. LP 642. 640 brake horsepower. I tell you what, this green looks really nice. I'm assuming the new Aventador replacement will have exactly the same sort of Y daytime running lights. And the Huracan Evo Spider has been with us for a little while. Green. Spot on. And this is rear wheel drive as well. The 911 Sport Classic. Oh, that is nice.
Still looks the same.
911 Sport Classic.
Never change it. It's not broken.
Manual gearbox.
So what kind of money is that? Sorry?
Yeah.
How much? So what's
Ruga. Carbon cells. Carbon wheels. Yellow accent calipers. The Electra. Carbon rear valance. at the boot spoiler, roof spoiler. The charge point on the side. Not quite sure what this fender is. So the Lotus Electra has a top speed of 161 miles an hour, and it's also got a range of 373 miles. 600 horsepower. It's just a Lotus Evige. Pure electric car, and it looks pretty cool too. So the Lotus Evige has a maximum speed of 217 miles an hour. I forgot already how many miles. So the Lotus Evige got a maximum speed of 217 miles per hour, and it also does 250 miles on a charge. Bugatti Veyron. Look at that for a mountain track. Yeah, I can't believe there's a Bugatti and a Ferrari 812 right there. And I'm still looking at that track. Ferrari F12 TDF. Front engine. Ferrari Testarossa. Sold. That's not standard wheels. What wheels are they on? Project wheels. Project design. Sat on 22-inch rears. 21 inch on the front, 22's on the rear. Projects. I want a ticket for that. And I want one for the Lamborghini. That one, that one, and that one.
Where's your No, go away. That's your wallet.
ANCAM fibre car parts, fast wheel by Shipburn. Forged carbon. The wife likes the Audi R8. I'm a bit drawn between the Lambo and the McLaren. Noble. We got black Ferrari F8 Spider. About a Bugatti Chiron. Ciao, you recognise?
Yeah, I bought you the model of it.
Yep, I bought a model of this last week. Ferrari Pista. Jag E-Type Roadster Series 2. 4.2 litre. Total head turners, these are all replicas. Lamborghini Countach replica. £70,000. Mirage. In case you're wondering. Ford GT40, 80,000. Superlight. What's this one then? AK Cobra Gen 3 Superlight LS3. Nice spec. I like the moulded plate. The stripes on the side, two grey stripes on the side. There's like a bluey grey. £70,000. Even got the side stripes. Chrome tailpipes, black wheels. This one is £50,000. All blacked out. Matte black pipes. Matte black wheels. 50k Chevy V8. 350 horsepower. But the icing on cake is this. £200,000. This is a Mercedes Gullwing replica. I remember reading about one of these being destroyed in Germany. for being a replica in Germany.
That's been around.
You spend most of your time fucking 60 minutes.
Going. Next to a Ferrari Pista Spider. McLaren Senna GTR. Murcielago LP640. BAC Mono.
At all levels. We've got some new drivers joining the W Series paddock, so it'll be really exciting to see what's
Has Harley gone home?
out there.
That's good, yeah.
Cooler King e-bikes. Look at this bike. Pedal bike, electric powered, £2,735. Check this one out. 2,000. What is it? 150. Pedal powered and electric power. More bikes over here. Here in the Liberty Walk stand, check out this black Aventador. Beautiful. And this 458, full carbon front end. Tri-carbon.
Spicy.
458 Spider. Slam, nice though. The only thing it's not carbon on yet is the roof and the engine cover and the doors, mirrors. Full replacement body kit. Slam Nissan GTR. What is this? Can-Am. Full army spec Can-Am. Another BAC mono. What's that?
It's a Ram air filter, like on a Formula 3 car.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just literally sucks in air at high speed. They basically actually have a supercharger, but it isn't one because they're completely naturally aspirated monolars, like like the original car. So, because that wasn't blown either. But we have got a turbocharged model coming next year, which is going to be wicked. That's going to be awesome.
So how much extra power will that produce?
That's responsible for about 32 horsepower. Which on a car that weighs this little is that's
quite a lot.
So sticking a V8 on the side of it it makes a hell of a difference. It won't be on the turbocharged model, but this Mono R is our Halo car. This is prime example. This is our GT3 RS.
Yeah.
This was going to be an extreme experiment. Like, what would happen if we just went berserk and made, because the original Mono was no slouch. It was a really quick car. It's got several lap records, but this will outshine just about any car in the world. Believe me. It's got the Anglesey track record, 3 seconds quicker than a McLaren Senna GTR. It's got the Red Bull Ring record, where it was 7 seconds quicker than a LaFerrari. And we did we held the Goodwood Hill record for 2 years on the track.
Shooting brake. Aston Martin Staccato. Nice. XS Designs Cobra. Filmed this one before. Keep an eye on it. It's a lovely car.
Built to order, built self-built kits.
SC Elston. Look at these. Pure bliss. Super Trofeo Evo 2.
Captain West's formation as he smoked white to make sure everybody knew where he is before they put themselves back to Farnborough.
Oh, look at that. Vintage Ferrari. Ferrari, It's electric, isn't it? This is like and it's got a pen with wheels. Yeah, the weather's going very loud.
1200 horsepower. Boxes, clutches now. Because you're burning up so much rubber. Yes. Oh, I don't know what competition to be like. Just being able to drift into bike or being able to race a motorcycle at the moment. The track, we almost did, yeah. 14. If you're more impressed by their skills and the proximity things getting right up, we give them a better score. Now, they're brand new.
He seems to have moved to another level beyond what was the accepted and albeit fleeting norm of a few years ago. There's partial signals in the way and that power is unleashed.
This is a really quite a big deal, this car. It's got a 2.88 litre flat plane crank, V8 twin turbo, hybrid as well. That engine is built by Zina, it's their own engine, and it runs.
Relatively new manufacturer, you know, people used to outsource the engine from someone else. They can do the development, but that is remarkable, and it makes it actually really rather nice sound as it goes past the conversation.
And it is 2 seats, but the driver sits in front of the passenger. One of our colleagues the other day, he sat behind the driver, had to go around the motor circuit, was absolutely terrified, but really enjoyed it, and it's just...
printing and that sort of performance, 1250 horsepower appeals. No looking up under Z, but CZ.
Ferrari keep it, they look after it for you, they take it to tracks you want to learn in a car with a huge V12 that's absolutely
But to my eye, that is the prettiest of the FFXs so far. Wasn't a great fan of the Enzo one, but two other Ferraris tucking in behind, and again, we talked about them earlier in the day. Quite a lot of design, particularly the yellow cars. It does echo back, there are echoes the 1960s.
Yeah, the SP3, that is a one-off V12 naturally aspirated, more than 800 horsepower. So again, kind of how we saw the Aston Martin V12 Vantage Speedster this morning. It's a drop top V12, no windscreen, rear wheel drive, big power. The driver could be quite alert, quite awake.
So a safe pair of hands. Ferrari, Monza, super dynamic, but what I love, they make different sounds and have different shapes. If it all went the same way, because the computer said so, it wouldn't be such an exciting place to be. Hill better, and the conditions far better. Past the same.
Comes up, I think, above about 70 miles an hour. So most of the time, you know, very.
I think it's extremely elegant, and I think in that dark grey, it's a charcoal grey. It's a really good looking car. And I said earlier, you know, you sort of think I've got a high performance car, but ask yourself how much of that high performance you're going to use all the time. I think that's something a little bit softer.
V6 that Lotus was using in the Emira, but also in the Exige. One of the cars the car needs, basically just to improve downforce, staying still. It's absolutely baffling to watch.
It really is. Still the cars is thick and fast. This is a big battle. Staunchly had their 911s with turbos on board. It looked normal. You pressed the throttle, it was normal. They were absolutely epic. In the
Roadster, twin turbo, V8 engine.
You see did leave the line quite quietly.
That is the slogan for this car, Never Leave Quietly, because it will be, again, this is a celebration of the V12. It's a limited run car. I believe it's under 400 cars. And yeah, it's the V12 engine shoved in their smallest car.
No, but that's the sort of technology that's appealed ever since you think, well, almost since time began, and since, but certainly once we got to the 60s and people suddenly realised that actually, why have a really complicated engine when you can get an engine from Ford or Chevrolet in the States and put it in whatever beautiful body you've made, and it will provide the noise and the grunt and the fun. But I think that looks absolutely exquisite, the V12 Vantage. That's very special indeed.
And it's interesting as well how Aston Martin have chosen with the previous generation V12 Vantage.
Now, the AMG GT Traction, another Mercedes stops up ahead and it raises the rear wing. This is the super duper Charger from Mercedes, and this is the AMG 1. It's special plus special.
So what it's just done there, it's gone into highway mode, which is just when you're cruising along, and now it's gone into track mode. So the front drops by 37mm, the rear drops by 30mm. Mercedes quotes you get 5 times more downforce with everything. As it will possibly go.
5 times more downforce than it's doing that. I mean, it's a huge wing and it's angled up. That's astonishing.
But there's more aerodynamic work than you can just see by looking at it here. There's stuff going on under the floor. There's stuff going on behind the wheel arches. All in the effort to increase downforce. You've got more than 1,000 horsepower, 1,063 horsepower, 11,000 RPM. The engine from a Mercedes Formula 1 car, 1.6 litre turbocharged V6.
I mean, we've always banged the drum. Just when you're touching on those elements, not just the engine coming across, but all the understanding of aerodynamics and the tricks that try and find the downforce, which has been ever since wings started appearing on road cars as well as race cars, the thing to have.
That, everyone, is the Rimac Nevera, and whoever is driving that is having the absolute time of their lives. Oversteer through Molecombe is something that only very brave people attempt.
Well, it's Yvonne Mather at the wheel, and I can't see it. Yes, there's a passenger in there as well. They might have gone beyond their comfort zone at that point, but as the passenger, there's nothing you can do. But Yvonne producing a remarkable slightly differently, but that was noise. Here's a replay, I think. Yes, coming up a little bit sideways, even before it's got to the house, weaving around maybe. But well, actually, I think the game is putting on astonishing. That was at the bottom part of the course. They came past us in the Rimac at Molecombe and then hung the tail out as well. Well, that's one for the fans, and might have spilt a few cups of tea in the hospital.
And just enjoy driving without.
So now, from a shape that is easily identified to one that is a very different game. It looked like a Jaguar at the back end. What are we looking at here?
So this is from ProDrive. Essentially, road-going version of a Dakar car. So if you like big wheel articulation and lots of suspension trouble, this is the car for you. It's an absolute weapon. Just listen to it.
Oh, that's pretty mighty, and I must say, with that level of suspension travel, I think it'd be very good for the lanes around my house, the potholed lanes around my house down in Dorset, and in fact many other places around the UK where the roads aren't in the best shape at the moment. But that hearing that goes into this, that you realise just that degree of expertise and the incremental gains. Well, no, actually it's the opposite.